Welcome to another day of the Jebus family, everybody. We ended that video about an hour ago. Tried to see if Mr. Debater would take his nap, but he just was not feeling it. So we gave up. Now we're gonna go head to Dennys because their burgers are so good and we don't have one by us. I feel like we used to go cross country 24/7 like all the time we were traveling, and they're like everywhere in the middle of the country. But like in our general area, there's no Dennys. There's none. It's like an hour away. So I'm kind of excited. Even though this is like everyone's place they like to poop on and say they suck. Forget you people that say that. I love them. It's been so long since we've been to one of these. I'm feeling nostalgic for Dennys right now. You ready? You gonna get a cheeseburger today? You've been living off chicken wings for 3 days too. You gonna get a cheeseburger today?
Might as well.
Yeah, I'm still tired. Bro, Oliver, you gonna wear the hat?
Thank you.
There you go. I like your hat. Nope, it fell off. I like your hat.
Hey, thanks.
You like it? You gonna wear that around? What you doing?
There's a lot of things here.
Yeah, he's got a lot of toys to play with. His favorite's the spoon. He's got the spinner, the caterpillar, his cup, but nah, the spoon. Why does the hat from this angle look like the GPS map? I'm just weird. It looks exactly like the GPS map. We basically got a whole cow at our table, pretty much. Is it weird for me to say that they are just one of my favorite burgers I've ever had? Even places that specializes in burgers aren't as good as like the cheapest midnight breakfast place that makes burgers. They're so good. Bro, we better tell everybody good morning. It's Thursday morning. We all just woke up. Nobody slept really good last night. We just heard a lot of weird noises and Broly got a little bit of a stuffy nose. So last night wasn't the best night of sleep, but you know, it wasn't terrible. So today we gonna hop on the road. We got quite a long drive ahead of us. So I hope you're ready, buddy. I'm ready. You ready? We're gonna drive through the mountains today though. It's like the whole drive just about the mountains. Whoa! Do you think I snot on Daddy's wag? Thank you for that. First thing in the morning. All right, we got us a pretty long drive ahead of us today. So the entire drive is about 3 hours and a little bit of change, but halfway through is actually America's largest indoor flea market slash antique mall in the country. So that sounds interesting. We've been there before, but it's been years and I don't even know if we filmed it. I don't know if it was before YouTube or not. I don't know, but anyway, we're gonna hit that up. But first we gotta go to Walmart and get Mr. Bear some stuff. Wow, the sun just blinded me. Something crazy. We were just going into Walmart to get Broly Bear stuff and we just found literally, I think it was 4 $20 bills and 4 $5 bills, $100 even in the aisle. So I know someone's gonna call me stupid for this, but we ended up giving it back to the customer service because I just feel like an a-hole taking it. And they said, they seem like really honest people out here. We're out in the country area, so I think they'll actually give it back or try to find the people. And they said that their policy here, apparently, if they find money, they put it in an envelope, try to give it back, and if they can't find the people in a certain time, it gets donated to who again?
Like Children's Miracle Network, I think.
Children's Miracle Network. So maybe, I mean, best case scenario, somebody gets their money back. Worst case scenario, Children's Miracle Network gets $100. So I don't know. I can't just walk out with somebody else's money. It just feels wrong, even though technically we found it. Hopefully they don't take it. I don't think they will. This place has so many spots that I literally don't even know where to start. This whole section here looks like a normal store. It's just one room. It's that massive. Like right out there is the real thing. This is just one room I went in. Absolutely wild. Jeez. It's like a whole city in here. Literally like an entire city. I'm going to the vintage toys because I'm basically a child at heart. Look at all that. All those old board games. Wow, Snoopy. What is all this, man? Can you imagine like how much just total values in this place? It's just insane. Wow. Wizard of Oz. That's cool. That's cool. Man, that gets kind of overwhelming because I don't really know where to look. It's just so much stuff. I don't even know where to start. All those cookie jars. That's cool. That's cool. Those are so many. Wow. So many. A couple random Funkos too. Some wrestlers. Man. Ooh. Bunch of little knives and weapons. Cool, cool, cool. I found my section, but I already have all of it. Another Goku, Vegito, Goku. Lots of Dragon Ball stuff, actually. Wish I didn't have all of it. Little Goku wall or bag, Frieza. Man, just unreal in here. It really is. Man, look at this. This is just wild. Even the helmets and stuff. That's just so cool. I don't think there's anything you could want that won't be in here somewhere. Look at that massive piece. 4,200 bucks, but it's huge from Brazil. Bro, Barry, so look what they got here. What are you doing? You riding a car? That's so cool. More places need something like this. I'm gonna start a petition. All the Masters of the Universe. That's just crazy. These Wizard of Oz. Man. Anything that's ever been in America is in this building somewhere. Check these out. Wow. A 16 gauge shotgun. That's cool. That is cool. World War II Japanese rifle with bayonet, $550. It's not a bad price, really. It's really not. When they say 147,000 square feet, you might be like me, you might just go, that's just a number. But when you walk in there, like that would be like a 4 or 5 hour video if we had to actually film it and go through and show you stuff. It would probably take 5 or 6 hours, not kidding. It's that big, it's just crazy. We just don't have the time today, unfortunately. Well, we still have an hour, 15 minutes drive to go to our next destination, which I still can't tell you where it is. But I did just win another storage unit I won. I'm not gonna tell you where, I'm not gonna tell you for how much, but when we get there, maybe you get a sneak peek on everything. So, yeah, hour, 15 minutes still. We still have a while to go. Guess who just woke back up behind me? Mr. Vera actually slept for an hour and 20 minutes in the car, which is really good because he didn't get the best sleep last night, so I'm glad he did. We still have about 33 minutes to get to where we're going, so hopefully he just eats his bottle, chills, and you know, we get there. You know, I wish I didn't just see that there's a Duck Donuts over here in Virginia now, but I did. Right now we are driving around Fairfax County, Virginia, which kind of gives me a really weird vibe. Like, I don't know how to explain it. When I worked at a regular job around here and I went to George Mason University, to be honest with you, it was like the unhappiest time period in my entire life. Like, I had 2 deaths really close to me. I hated school, I hated my job, and I was just very unhappy. And the other half of me says, the dumpsters over here is where we started dumpster diving at. That's how we got this channel to take off. Remember, our first like 300 videos on the main channel, Treasure Hunting with Jebus, were just dumpster diving videos. That's how we first started on YouTube. So like, part of me's nostalgic for it, and part of me's like, ew, like I hate being here because it just brings back those memories. I don't know how to feel. It's just emotional, I guess is the best way to feel. One of the biggest pieces of advice is if you ever choose to be a tourist in Northern Virginia, well, I don't know why you ever would, but if you do, speed limits are just a suggestion. Remember that. You do not have to follow them. They're just suggestions, even though the cops will disagree. Everybody here, the speed limit's 55, and I was just going almost 70 and just got passed by pretty much everybody. I'm in the back going 70 and a 55. They're all going like 90. This area, I don't miss it. Happy Friday morning, Jebus family. Man, so I may have stopped filming last night, but there's a lot of reason to that. It seemed like one of those like bad dream nights. So let me tell you how last night went. Everything was bad, but it could have been worse, obviously. So this is how it started. We went to the unit we bought over here. Couldn't fit everything, so kind of annoyed, right? That's whatever. We'll just have to come back the next day, move some stuff around, no big deal. So on the way, just leave, go home, and then there's a doe that decides, you know what? The perfect time to run into the road is right now, right in front of the truck. You know, the good thing is usually we're leading in the van and they're following us in the truck, but last night we were messing with each other and they got in front of us with the truck, and I'm just happy the truck took the deer hit because it didn't do much damage. It just kind of dented the bumper a little bit, and we lost our license plate. That's it. But if it would have hit the van, whole different ball game. We don't know what would have happened there. So at least the truck hit the deer. The deer freaking broke into 80 pieces, so it didn't feel a thing. But and then when we got back here, we were just tired and exhausted, so we ordered DoorDash last night. And come to find out, the DoorDash driver delivered our food to the wrong house. So we had to like walk around this area, look at houses, and they found it. And I think on the second house they found our food. And then we're just like, yeah, we're just gonna go to bed now and get out of this area. Nothing's going right since we've gotten here. It was so peaceful when we were down south, but now ever since we've gone up north, everything's just been hectic. Now we are headed back to the storage unit to grab the rest of the stuff. Got rid of some of the trash that we had, so now we can fit the rest. And then I think it's finally time to bounce back home because I got a lot of editing to do this weekend to make this whole video just like perfect to release on Sunday. I think everyone's gonna really enjoy it. Boom, another storage unit absolutely cleared out. You're gonna have to wait until Sunday to see what was in that one. Look at it over here, man. Just absolutely gridlocked, and it is 12:21 in the afternoon. Like, the traffic here is just unlike no other. We are finally heading back towards home. We have about a 2-hour drive, but I just want to put it out there. I'm curious other people's opinion. You guys know that watched us for a while. We've been everywhere around this country. I've driven in New York, Las Vegas, Dallas, Houston, LA, San Francisco, San Jose. Like, we've been to every major city you can think of just about, and there is just nowhere that has traffic like this. Nowhere. I mean, East Coast cities too. We've been to Charlotte, Atlanta, Miami, like everywhere. Nothing competes with like the DC metropolitan Northern Virginia area. It is just the absolute worst. Considering we hit a deer going like 55, that's literally all the damage. Like, you see how it's in the middle, just pressed in a little bit. That's literally it. I mean, it's kind of annoying, but really you wouldn't even notice it. Plus the license plate's usually in the middle there, so you wouldn't even really see it that much. And that's hitting a deer, like a full-size deer going 55. If that would have been the van, we would have been in big freaking trouble. Big trouble. So as you can see, finally back home now, guys. So a lot of times in this video, I was like, you're gonna have to wait till Sunday, do this, do that. But that's because we were planning on releasing these videos before we released the main video Sunday. But obviously, with Broly getting sick, the freaking truck getting smashed, the traffic congestion, I just got so annoyed that I wanted to get the you-know-what out of Northern Virginia that I just didn't even edit none of this until now. So now that I'm home, get out of my face, B. Go. Just got chased by a bee. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out the main one. We're buying a storage unit in the poorest city and richest city in Virginia. It's right here on screen. Check it out if you didn't already. Don't forget to leave the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Until next time, peace out.